Hi, I'm TT. Welcome to Color 102. Did you know at Jerzees we have 102 colors to pick from? In this video, we're gonna break out our colors into usage occasions. We have a lot of everyday colors that you might expect, but we're gonna throw a twist into each palette. If you're a screen printer or a shop owner, stick around, as our product team will show you our 102 colors and some creative ways to use them.
The color of the garment is probably the most important aspect of its design. It's likely the first thing you notice and might be the reason you pick it up. When we go through our color design process, we like to ensure we are building palettes that are versatile, timeless, and modern, but that also take into consideration today's consumers' trends and needs. So, what does it look like to build the perfect color range? Well, first, you must consider your customers. Start with some of the traditional and core colors. Then start to layer in trends and some unexpected new shades that bring a modern touch to school spirit or the great outdoors.
Let us show you some examples. Let's start with those resort customers. Think of your gift shops and theme parks. The first thing that comes to mind for me when I think resort is coastal colors that are refreshing and uplifting. You can build a great palette starting with some warm summer shades like Cyber Pink and Sunset Coral. As blue hues are always key to a strong assortment, adding multiple shades such as California Blue and Scuba Blue offer options that are both current and fresh. You can even add a trendier color like Jade, which is a cross between a blue and a green. With purple being a hot color right now, we recommend a shade like Periwinkle or Purple Iris. Last, don't forget to add in shades like Neon Yellow and Kiwi that really pack a punch of joy to the palette. This vibrant palette is giving us some island vibes and transporting us to somewhere warm and tropical.
Still being outside, think of camping, hiking trails, and mountains. Our next palette will excite all those outdoor enthusiasts. Consumers' love for nature will continue to grow with natural and earthly colors. We have some great new and old classics like Sandstone, Putty, and Taupe Heather. These are great colors, but have you seen Golden Pecan? Of course, it wouldn't be the outdoors without a core neutral green like Military Green Heather. And for a new and updated twist, add a color like Sage. We love blues like Cloud Heather and a darker Digital Teal Heather for depth. For a safe, long-lasting classic, add in some vintage heather shades such as Vintage Maroon. Lastly, to spice it up a bit, we recommend adding a Texas Orange and a Mustard Heather, which are two hot colors for this season. Do you have customers looking for high vis? We have the palette for you. We have Safety Orange, Safety Green, Neon Green, and Neon Pink. And one you might not have thought of, Retro Heather Coral.
Let's talk about spas, boutique fitness, and wellness spaces. This is a huge area of interest for consumers, and one that is ever evolving. So, let's think about the color palette that way too. Colors can be used to enhance the wellness experience. Of course, it makes sense to start with some restful pastels such as Mint to Be and Blush Pink. The low saturation in these colors has a calming effect, perfect for spa wellness. Then, for an unexpected twist, we like the idea of throwing in Purple Iris. Purples are growing as a trend color, but in this space, they offer a nice, dreamlike reference. We also think adding in levels of green are a great touch for both their grounding effect and their inherent association to nature. Try a Military Green, or even an aqua shade like Simply Aqua Heather. To really ground the whole palette, consider bringing in some nice earth tones such as Safari and Putty. And if you're a gym or looking to add some vibrancy, you can add in some energizing shades such as Peach or Island Yellow. These colors are both motivational and uplifting and can add a pop to any palette.
When the world began to open back up, we were all excited to get back to concerts, sporting events, and school activities. We couldn't talk color palette occasions without mentioning one of the biggest. Let us offer you suggestions on new and unexpected colors for your next event. We all know that black and white are key for any sporting event or concert, but consider some of these alternatives for a more modern approach. You could still use the traditional forest green or try sage instead for a garment washed feel. Instead of white, sweet cream heather, giving the garment a vintage feel. You could also consider a heather mauve that is both nature-inspired and nostalgic, or a long-term gray like rock.
Finally, we can't forget about all of you out there with customers selling into retail. Retail customers need both the classic foundational colors as well as the top trending colors of today. So this last palette has you covered in both. Start with the foundation for this palette by adding a chocolate brown and a sweet cream heather instead of the traditional black and white. And with browns being hot right now, we like adding in golden pecan to elevate the offering. These natural hues work for any occasion and can be dressed up or down. Bring energy to the palette with vintage heather blue and Carolina heather. These oceanic shades provide a classic coolness for year-round wear. Next, warm up the palette with a vintage heather orange and maroon. These hues are gender neutral and pack a punch. Lastly, if you're looking for an earthy pastel with a twist, add in the color sage to this palette. It's a hot color this season, but will also remain a must-have for years to come. It's versatile, trans-seasonal, and timeless.
With 102 colors to choose from, we have a shade for everything. Grounded neutrals, vivid brights, calming pastels, and everyday core basics. We hope we inspired you to create some of your own palettes. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more behind the scenes, make sure you like and subscribe.